Hey, today we are getting a new trampoline for my parents' backyard. We're here over at Trampoline Down Under. You can see that they have a bunch of tramps out here ready to go. This is what we're going to be getting, but we're going to do an underground kit. So we'll have a retaining wall, it'll be a 14-foot tramp, and should be good. Now, I built my tramp in my backyard a little differently. I'll show you the difference between what I'm doing for my parents and what I did for my yard. I feel like there's a lot more pros for my yard, my design, and I'll show you that here soon. But let's go get our tramp. We just got loaded up. There it is. That box right there is super heavy, several hundred pounds. Retaining wall, springs, mat, pad, the whole kit's right here. We're gonna go put it up. All right, so we're putting it together. There are 8 pieces on the top. There's just a ton of pieces. That's kind of a pain, but my tramp only had, I believe, 4 pieces. They were locked in, no holes, really nice. This is a ton of pieces. From my understanding, when you have more pieces, the more it'll flex, the less bounce you can get. All right, so we're still at this thing. We put all the bolts in, and now we're trying to get this piece together. My mom's trying to give me a hand to push it in. It's not going in. It's super pressured. We have to get a third person in here. I was gonna put block in here and make a retaining wall, and then have design the tramp I bought from a company in Salt Lake, make it, and we're gonna put it on top of this. It would have been super cool, but my parents want it fast. They want the new one in now. They don't want to wait. I think it's like a 6-week wait, 6 to 8 week wait. So that's a long time, but I think it would be worth the wait. Oh well, I'll just do what my parents want. All right, so we've been at just the top part here for a little while. We couldn't get this side over here in. It was so crazy. So this is what we had to do. We had to get a strap from one side to the other, pull them in with a nice mallet. We hammered that sucker in there and we got it in. That was a pain. Holy cow. But I'll be honest, so far I prefer my tramp. A lot of pieces here. I can see a lot of issues going forward, especially with these holes. The pipe has holes everywhere, so water's going to get in there no matter what. I mean, if it's powder coated or even galvanized, eventually you scrape it, scratch it, whatever, water's going to get inside. It's going to start to rust. My tramp doesn't have holes. It actually has welded clips all the way around, and so my frame is lifetime guarantee. Now we have the legs on. Like I said, a bunch of little parts. The legs keep falling off, so you have to put the bolts in on each leg first before you can proceed. And then you go around and you get them all in. All right, so it's in. Now we're going to work on the sides. This is what you attach the retaining wall to, and you have to drill them in all the way around. Hopefully they give you self-tapping screws. I'll have to go look. But you have to get self-tapping screws, and you screw it all in around, which you're also making another, I don't know how many hundreds of holes all around the tramp. That water can get in and rust out your pipe. So I'm not sure how permanent this really is. I think they only have like a 2-year warranty on the frame, so I think that tells you something right there. Whereas my frame is a lifetime warranty on it. We are having a break, my mom and I. Cocoa Puffs with True Moo chocolate milk. We have the bottom level down. Nothing's tightened yet. We're going to do that right now. One of the things that was tough to get these on was they're tight fits. And so you end up scratching the crap out of these things. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. So I didn't like that. We're taking off some of the powder coating. They say it's galvanized underneath. I'm not sure what kind of damage we did, but that just messes with the integrity of this thing, and we scratched it pretty good in different spots trying to get these to squeeze on. So another little problem there, another little weakness we're allowing there. There is a lot of air that needs to escape. What Trampoline Down Under has done is develop a pad on top that has air holes in the pad, but I bought it several years back and it still flaps. Every time you jump, it's like flap, flap, flap. And that's what I want to avoid. I want to have more air come out. So my tramp at home is quiet. When kids jump, you don't hear a thing because the air is able to escape underneath the area that we have. We have it above the ground about 12 inches. And it just blows out through there and you get a really good jump. And you don't hear the flapping of the tramp all the time. So I really like that. All right, I'm going to show you my tramp design that we have in our backyard with the underground tramp. You can see that we have it's up above the ground about 12 inches. We have them designed a skirt that comes down a little bit more, and so when the grass grows, you really can't even see a gap. It just blends in. It's pretty cool. One thing I really like about this is that the airflow. So when I jump on this thing, you don't hear the flapping because the air is escaping from the sides and not coming up through the pad. Okay, you can see how the air, when they jump on it, air is kind of blowing through. There's a lot of air coming from the bottom of this. So that allows a lot of air to be released. All right, so another great thing about this type of setup is that my tramp is over the ground. It's not inside, which is great because let's say you have a ball that gets lost in there. You always have junk fall underneath the tramp. I can come over here and just lift it up and have somebody go grab it. And what's really cool is actually, Jason, go in there and film a little bit more. Let's get kind of close. There you go. Film all around, not all the way in, but you can film around. You can see that for the most part, it's held up pretty good. It's super solid. So great design, having it above the ground because you're able to move it if you need to. You have the airflow blowing out, so you don't have the flapping of the wind every time someone jumps. This is really easy. You don't have to make a retaining wall either because you could have a more shallower slope. All right, we'll go back to my parents' house and see what the progress is over there. All right, captain's log, 264 days. No, I'm just kidding. It feels that way though. It took forever to put this together. Probably over 100 screws in this guy. Finally got it together. Only bummer is we have to drill right into that pipe, which gives it a weakness of water. More water can get in there, moisture, and rot out your frame. Oh boy, that was a lot of work. Now we're going to put it in this hole, start measuring it out. We have that almost ready to drop in. I'm out of breath. I've been digging a ton here. I want to give you an update of what we're doing right now. So, we're almost there. When the tramp is level, you mow the lawn, you weed whack, you get so much crap all over the mat. You're always having to get a broom and sweep it out. So what we're doing here is we're going to have it raised up about a few inches there all the way around so that when we mow or weed whack, it'll minimize how much crap we get on the tramp. What I like to do is to make sure we have an extra foot of clearance at the bottom. It never fails. I've been at friends' homes where they have the pit really shallow, and so you get a couple guys on there, a group of people, you're probably not supposed to, but you do, you end up hitting the bottom. Or if people pop you, lay on your back or something like that to get more air, you'll go further than what the frame dimensions are. Well, Mom's a trooper though. She's helping get the dirt, shoveling it from the trailer on this little wagon, and she dumps it right into there. You guys gotta watch this. And just like that, we're getting dirt in these areas that caved in. We used to have a retaining wall that we made out of wood 20 years ago. Of course, that all got destroyed over time and it caved in. We had some massive craters on the side and it was getting to be very dangerous for the kids. Little kids have a hard time navigating onto the tramp anyway, onto the pad, from the pad onto the mat. And with these extra holes, it was just getting deadly. We had a couple kids have one leg falling in the hole and trying to get out. So we had to correct that, make sure it's safe. All right, we're almost at the finish line. We have a little more dirt. We actually might have to get more. See my mom over there spraying water to compact the soil a little bit more. She's a trooper, working hard out here. Down for dinner. We're still working on the tramp. Mom got me a chalupa box. Oh, yeah. Chalupa! And a Mountain Dew, my favorite drink. Digging in. All right, it's coming along nicely. We're almost at the finish line. I just wanted to point out the back stitching of this. And I will compare it to mine so you can see the difference. All right, we're putting on the springs. Nice thing about these springs is they're 8.5 inch. So that's decent. That should give you a pretty good jump. So it's going on nicely. We're almost there. All right, we're done with the springs. We're gonna jump on it for the first time. Whoa. Not bad. Wow, definitely has a pretty good spring to it. Not bad. You can see through it pretty good. Mine has a better stitching, but it still feels pretty solid. Okay, I've been jumping for just a few seconds here. Try a backflip. Here we go. One more time. Ah, how about that fail? Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. There you go. Wow. I wonder how my face looks when I do that. Feeling the G's. Well, we got it done. There it is. Got the mat down. Got the pad, springs. And the sound isn't too bad. Still hear the flapping though. Hold the phone a little better. Yeah, some sound, but not bad. It does. These vented pads do help. Thank goodness they have those. So good bounce, not too bad. Got this project done. Hallelujah. We got some more dirt, filled out the sides, so it's a little more even. One thing that I am a little concerned about is the ability of this thing not collapsing. I've seen some areas where they kind of bow out a little bit. You gotta put a lot of backfill. So yeah, you're gonna have to put a lot of backfill in there to get it right. I feel like some areas kind of do bow a little bit. So just be aware they're not super stiff. They're just plastic pieces. So keep that in mind. All right, Jensen's the first kid on this tramp. Boom. You hear the pad, hear that flapping everywhere. They're gonna buy some seed and make it look nice here in 30 days or so. It'll look sharp. Nice. Nice job.